doesn't like stories?
You might be wondering what's this duckling doing there in the middle of the slide, and this is a dish soap. And what happened during the Gulf oil disaster, with the British petroleum oil disaster, of course there was a lot of petrol that went to the beaches, and a lot of birds were all greased in petrol, and many activists and volunteers wanted to wash the birds and help them, save the birds. And what they actually discovered was that of all the soaps, it was the Dawn dish soap that was really best at cleaning the birds' wings and things like that. And since then, Dawn jumped on that opportunity, and they've been using the duckling as part of their marketing on their products, and became the best-selling soap in the States. And so they jumped on that story and used it in their marketing. So this is the Magic Castle Hotel in LA. And actually the building is from the 1950s. It's nothing special. The rooms are nothing special. But this is the second most highly rated, on the back of hundreds of thousands of ratings on TripAdvisor in the whole of LA. And what do? They do something unique, something of a peak experience. And what they have is this popsicle hotline telephone next to the pool. And so you can pick up the phone, and someone on the other side says, "Popsicle hotline, how can we help you?" And then you say, "Well, we want 2 ice cubes, one with watermelon flavor and one with vanilla flavor." And they come and bring it with the white gloves on a nice silver tray. And they also bring snacks and things like that. But this story about the popsicle hotline has traveled. All the travelers have shared these stories. I mean, stories about a nice hotel room. All hotel rooms feel very, very similarly. But, this is a memorable story that next to the pool, which is no bigger, nothing special than all the other pools, there's this phone that you can just pick up and order popsicles. Now, that is a memorable experience and a story that you can tell your friends. And that is how, this hotel became the one super highly seeked hotel in LA, almost always fully booked. They're charging premium prices, while the rooms and the property is nothing special than any other hotel. So this is how you can a storyline can help define your brand and experience, and you can get more value through that. So let's do a recap. So our brains are hardwired for stories. Stories are more memorable than facts. Stories allow people to come to their own conclusions. And while people may argue with what others tell them, they usually don't argue with themselves. More parts of the brain get activated when hearing or reading a story, and as a result, people understand the information better, and it is more memorable. They remember it longer. Listening to a story can prompt neural coupling, so your brain is syncing with my brain, and when the brain waves of the storyteller and the listener sync up, the other people feel the same emotion as they do. So stories impact people's beliefs and their behaviors, making them useful for building brands and motivating response. Research proves stories can apply to migraine. You should go and check that significantobjects.com. I have it on the slide, and read some of the stories. They're really interesting. Good stories grab attention, are compelling and relatable, include specific details, powerful verbs, and often follow the dramatic arc structure, so culmination, ending. You can tell various stories, including your founder's story, a birth of a product story, a customer as a hero story, your single differentiator story, and a customer service story, like with that example with the Magic Castle Hotel and the popsicle hotline. So these are some of the ways that you can use the power of storytelling, and I urge you to start experimenting with this. And again, this adds in your own personal life. See you again in the next module.